Hello everybody, hope you can hear me loud and clear. It's been quite a while, so I thought I'll post something on a bit of an advanced topic on order flow analysis and trade execution. So this is something that we discussed in our group a couple of days back, and I think it's worthwhile posting it because this is a sort of pattern that crops up very often, and provides us very good entry and execution opportunities with respect to our trading. Okay, the topic today that I'm going to cover is called as intermarket analysis and sort of order flow confluence or levels confluence. Okay, so for our specific case, I'll take the day, this the example that I'll take is for, I think this happened around 12th, but this does crop up on different time frames across instruments, on a regular basis. But our example will take the case of 12th, which is essentially this breakout, which eventually led to this overall breakout of the market structure. If you see, so we'll take out the breakout for the 12th play. Okay, so let's understand what we are looking for and how markets played that day. Okay, so you had this bullish move the previous day. You had this bullish move the previous day, and then market I think opened sort of a bit of a gap down compared to this close, or flat rather, and then it was consolidating in this range. So while it was consolidating, it was still taking a support at our levels that we had. Okay, and eventually this breakout happened. Okay, so when you're talking about intermarket analysis, what we are looking for is largely you know um, uh, looking at a similar market, which is in this case, let's say I'm trying to look at Nifty as a similar market, which is close to Bank Nifty with a high correlation. Okay, and that's the first thing that I look for. And then markets where correlation exists in any way, and then a confluence of level where a volume profile and other levels line up. Okay, and then trying to sort of make a trade opportunity out of this. Okay, so what happened that day was very interesting. As I said, Nifty, Bank Nifty had a, sort of a flat opening and was consolidating. At the same time, Nifty, I think this was, yeah, this is 12th. Okay, this is 12th for Nifty. Nifty had a pretty decent gap down opening and was pushing lower. Okay, Nifty was pushing lower. Okay, so, so what we are looking for in this case is I was looking for, because we had a bullish day, I was looking for a trend continuation in certain ways, both in Nifty or Bank Nifty. So that was what I was looking for. So when I was looking for this, in that day's context, if you see, the weaker market was Nifty and the stronger market was Bank Nifty. So how we execute this trade is we look for an, as I said, we look for a confluence of levels, related markets, and we look for a sort of some sort of strength and support coming in on the weaker market, and then a potential breakout opportunity on the stronger market. Similarly, if you're looking for a bearish scenario, it will be the other way around. Okay, so I'm looking in this case, what I was keenly observing is, can Nifty sort of hold on to a support and hold on, and can it show some signs of strength, and then look for a breakout trade in Bank Nifty, because it was looking as a stronger of the two at that day. Okay, so what happened is two things. Okay, as I said, Bank Nifty opened flat and was consolidating, but it was still within our level of reference. So until this was broken, I was looking for a bullish play. Nifty had a gap down opening and was consolidating lower. So, and then Nifty, if you see, made a low which was also this spike low, and also sort of a volume profile levels that we had. So that gave an additional confirmation. And then once Nifty showed some strength and ability to bounce back, which was this candle, and similarly Bank Nifty had this candle, this was a confirmation that a breakout can happen. Okay, now let us also observe it from an order flow context as well. Uh, okay, so what was happening in Nifty that day, if I might say so? Let me pull down 12th, I think 12th chart. Yeah, 12th. This is what happened. Okay, Nifty opened, Nifty opened lower and it was pushing lower. Okay, but if you see, what had happened is, between this point, between this point and let's say something around, this open, and then and this lows here and this lows here, Nifty did push a little lower, but the delta has turned significantly lower. From an opening delta of 115K, it moved to minus 111K. So almost roughly minus 200K delta shots were taken, but price did not move lower. So this is what I was getting is, there are limits order setting here were absorbing the prices essentially. So price was not moving lower. Okay. And so that was my first thesis of support sort of coming in on Nifty. And next, what I needed is a sort of a confirmation that, okay, the support and all the absorption is done. And that's when a breakout move can happen. Okay. For Nifty, then this was my sort of a confirmation candle where, lower, 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 a large absorption here, and then sort of, starting to move upward. Okay. And as I said, Bank Nifty was stronger. So, Bank Nifty, if you see, Bank Nifty also gave a very nice confluence where um, I think this was sort of the opening candle for us, and it was, if you see, it was making, this was the low, this was the low, and these were the lows. So it was making clearly there were higher lows on the Bank Nifty. So, these lows were not even getting tested. So that was a good sign that, there are no new lows here. And overall, the selling delta was weak on Bank Nifty. I was not seeing much strength on the selling delta. And then we had this candle which was bullish overall, but not much of a bullish delta, but overall a bullish candle, and it confluenced with Nifty candle, and boom, and the next all. So what happened here is, Nifty was weak. It was pulling Bank Nifty down, or holding Bank Nifty up rather. So we're waiting for Nifty's sort of absorption to go in, and the low was a brilliant confluence, as I said, with the previous lows here. And then once it was all done, the absorption done, now Nifty's job done, sort of thing in terms of sellers. Okay, and then we have the bullish move here, and then at the same time, then we are looking for a similar bullish confluence here, and then sort of Bank Nifty rallied. Okay, this was a trade I think we discussed in the room, and we really sort of played it out very well. The idea is, again, these sort of things shows up very often, and sometimes the only reason I'm sharing this is, not every time do you have a copy textbook situation of, two things happening, or certain things happening that we study. So you use a lot of other analysis methods, and eventually to sort of get an information arbitrage and take a better timed opportunity with your trading. Okay. I hope you like this. These are a bit advanced topics, but these are the ways you analyze real-time markets and play it. If you like it, do leave a feedback and a comment. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.